Every month at the new moon, we begin a new emotional cycle, and we have the opportunity to reset our goals and intentions. The new moon in Cancer is June 28th at 10:52 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Cancer is a water sign in the cardinal modality, and the moon is very powerful in this sign because it is its home sign. So it flows wonderfully and it feels very comfortable here. And normally during a new moon in Cancer, I would talk about all kinds of self-soothing, self-nurturing, the development of emotional security and compassion towards other people, because Cancer is a mothering sign. And that's all true, and that is the primary focus of the moon in Cancer. However, this new moon is very, very complex because of the other planets involved. We have Mercury in Gemini and Venus in Gemini, but Mercury is very strong in that sign because that's the sign it rules. So communication energy is strong. There's objectivity, there's social, witty, comfortable, chatty sort of energy. So that's wonderful. But the real intensity for this new moon has to do with the fact that Mars is in Aries. Jupiter is in Aries also. But it's that Mars in Aries working with the dwarf planet Eris. And Eris and Mars working together tends to create kind of a background of frustration and chaos. I hate to say it, but it's true. And Mars will be squaring Pluto. So this is where the jazzy intensity will be for this new moon. And we have to manage it. Now, when we think about Mars in Aries, it's a fire sign and it's hot. And it's going to be expanded by the fact that Jupiter is in Aries. And that Jupiter in Aries will be square the sun and the moon in Cancer. That's a lot of jargon. The bottom line on this is all that emotional, watery energy from the sun and the moon conjunct in Cancer will heat up by this Mars in Aries and Jupiter in Aries working with Pluto. And as all that watery energy heats up, we're going to feel it inside and outside. Understand that the astrological weather pattern may be a bit fussy. It may be a bit impatient in the world. There may be some anger, some frustration. Be aware that that may be bombarding you. It may be in your environment. Your job is to self-soothe and self-comfort and breathe. And remember, you get to choose how you manage this. But it is important to understand we're in a revolutionary period right now. There's a lot going on with the economy, with the world in general. And this new moon is going to be about learning how to self-love, of course, and manage your emotions. If I can offer one piece of advice for how you can use this new moon creatively and powerfully and positively, do some cooking magic. And what I mean by that, Cancer is so tied to cooking, the creative energy that goes with cooking. I highly recommend that you pour your positive energy into whatever dish you are making. Be very, very aware of that at around the time of this new moon. Perhaps you make a batch of cookies or muffins, or maybe you make a delicious dinner. But whatever it is that you cook during the week building up to the new moon and the week after, add your lovingness. Add that cooking magic that puts more life force into your food. Be very mindful of it. You will feel a palpable difference if you elevate your consciousness, flow it into the food you are preparing. Everybody is nourished. And that is a simple way to become very, very aware of all that Cancer energy and to use it well. I'm sending you much love and many blessings during this new moon in Cancer, and I know you are up to the task of elevating your consciousness and staying in a loving place, even though we're going to be bombarded with some level of intensity during this time frame. Thank you. I'm Kathy Rose.